he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Fresno State's offense takes the field for the first time today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. A little floater there that falls incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. DB's right up on the receivers. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Rams offense will get the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense set for a 1st down play. Zings it complete to the right. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The give to the back. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
Running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort, nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Fires to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. There he goes. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Looking downfield on first down. He unleashes a long one. Makes the grab on the big throw. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Flips it out in the flat. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on second down. Throwing right. He's got an open man. Turning it on. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Bulldogs headed quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Out of the gun. The running back has it. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
That's caught. It's Rogers. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Jukes his way for more. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Rogers. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Off the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Rogers. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. Extra point here will tie the game. Who had that dude? Whoever it was wasn't close.
No, and the receiver was able to run right by him and get to the end zone and camp out and put up his tent and build the fire and fill up the coffee pot and just about everything else in time before the guy decided he could get remotely close to him.
They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
He's brought down.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking for a physical attack from the guy. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Curry. Right down the middle. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Coming to the line, looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. Fearsome pressure. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. Nestled just inside that right upright. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the 2nd one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this 3rd possession.
A nice catch, way to get your feet down, and your reward is 0 yards.
Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Looking to pass, it's Curry. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read. And it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
With jet sweep pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass that could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down.
He's going for it all. And he reels it in inside the 30. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And the Rams look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Rams will have it 1st and 10. Looks as if he's going to run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. To the air, it's Curry. Unloads to the right. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He'll pull it on the read. Can't get him to the ground. Gets it past the marker. After the filthy move, he's got room. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the 1st down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he's going to reach for a long one and have to guide it in from the left side, 51 yards out. The official says no good, and it is still a 4-point deficit.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Out of the chute, quick cross to the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Back to throw, it's Curry. Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
A nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Here's the handoff. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Fresno. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Valley Children's Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Well, that DB did everything right on that deep shot. You saw the speed, you saw his ability to turn his hips, and how about getting his head around, locating the football, and then knocking it away? Couldn't have done that better.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poor.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Looking to throw, it's Curry. Going back to the well, another deep ball. It's caught. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rams are moving quickly down the field. Just keep slinging it. Here's a heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And I like where the quarterback got, because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Might be looking to run. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
They'll go to the air. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Fresno State, 17.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
Nice quick throw there. It's into rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on
Fresno State.
They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Rogers. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. A strike downfield. Touchdown Bulldogs! Once he got some room, it was over. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Arkansas State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week. But they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 4 over Arkansas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Oh, better look out! Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical.
Got a lot of room to the right. Past the 20. Inside. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State.
And how about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete to the right. There he goes. The 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Fresno State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. From the gun, running back on the move. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got...
Breaks into the open. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The running back has it. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Rams come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Curry. Buys a little extra time. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
The option look. Quick toss. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Man, defenses have to play responsibility football, and you could tell they had the quarterback, but how about the running back? They didn't even play it off the pitch, and he takes full advantage. They constantly put this kind of stress on you with this option, and the defense, they were not where they were supposed to be, and they give up the explosive touchdown.
Final play of the quarter coming. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Rodgers. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw for it. Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Fresno State will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Rams come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Grab near the marker. It's back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Rams have this offense rolling. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Second down coming up. To the air, it's Curry. Bringing the heat. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
And you see this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. And the Rams will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Makes the catch. There he goes. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Fresno State right back to the line.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
And the Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the right. Got a man. It's Rodgers. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. The corners are walked up tight. They'll throw it from the red zone. Slips a tackle. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. back to pass. Quickly complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They just keep firing. Gets it to him on the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires into the end zone. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The give as they work on that clock. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
And it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Looking downfield, it's Curry. With the catch, it's back. Knocked off his feet.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
A timely pickup to get the 1st down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Bush. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Making side adjustments here. Shoots it to the left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. Turning it on. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. They'll run it from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Rams kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
The defensive end, he was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for once.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Curry. And the Rams started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking to throw on 1st down. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. off play action. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Going for it all. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be first and goal. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. He wants to throw it. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You play through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the sealing touchdown. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has been just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been...